Hi there, welcome back to our solution challenge series. In the last video, we discussed about what solution challenge is, the kind of problems you can solve for solution challenge, and how to come up with a very great team. In this video, I want us to discuss about how you prepare a very good submission for solution challenge. We talked about some questions they asked last year and how my team came up with a very good answers to those questions. Starting from the SDGs we are solving for, moving to the Google tools we use, and then talking about the implementation. That is how we come up with solution to um, those SDGs and then how we implemented our solution. Then we move to uh, creating a demo video. I will guide you guys on how you can come up or you can create a very good demo video that will actually get you the points you need. Then we'll also talk about the testing, how we carried out our testing, that is testing with real life users and getting feedback from them. For example, my team, we had to seek permission from the university. We took the product to the school farm and then where we had access to some farmers and they tested the product live. They gave us feedback on what to do and what we can improve on. So we'll talk about all that and then we can also talk about the scalability of our products. Uh, we'll talk about are the Google tools we are using now enough for us to scale the product. Then we also talk about some other questions they asked. All right, so one of the questions they will ask is you explaining about the SDGs you are solving for, and there you need to show them how you really understand the SDG you are solving for, and then how your product is providing a solution to those SDGs. So, like for example, last year they asked the question in a way that which SDGs are you solving for, and how does your solution solve these SDGs? So there they want you to actually explain how your product is solving those SDGs. That is how your product is actually providing some solutions to those SDGs you are solving for. I can remember my team, the SDGs we were solving for were we solved for SDG 2, we also solved for SDG 12 and SDG 13. So then, yeah. Okay, so another question that was asked last year was we selecting the Google tools we are using to provide a solution to those SDGs. So there, what they actually want you to do is select the Google tools you are using to provide your solution. And for my team, we use a lot of Google tools, and some of which we have Flutter, we have Keras, we have Firebase, we have GCP, that's Google Cloud Platform, and several other those Google tools. So you should not just use the Google tools, you should be able to explain deeply or not too much, just give a brief explanation on how you are making use of those Google tools in solving the problem you are solving now, or how useful are those Google tools to you. All right. So another thing you will also be required to do is to create a demo video for your solution, which you will be uploading on YouTube and then sharing the link during your submission. And let me just mention some tips or some things you just need to include in your demo video to make it a very good one. You also need to make your demo video as brief as possible. It shouldn't be too long. I think the time they gave last year was 2 minutes. So your demo video shouldn't exceed that time frame. And some things your demo video should include. I have some of them listed here. We have you need to start with an introduction about to your product, that is, or an introduction to your solution. So tell them briefly, just something brief. Just focus on the main features of your solution. So in that you tell them briefly about your solution. That's the introduction part. Another thing you also you can include in your video is the demonstration of a working application. So you can make a screen record of the working application that is walking them through what the application is really about. You can also show how user interact with your solution. So you can show some users interacting with it, or while walking them through, you show some interaction users can carry out on your product. And again, what they also want you to do there is show some real life, like make it work real life. For example, my team, we were able to take the product to a farm, and then we showed a farmer actually making use of this product. Yeah. So you can include that in your demo video. Um, okay, you can also include details about the Google products you use. So you can just create a small picture of the Google tools you used in providing the solution. So you just list them in the video. And then you can also provide an illustration to the SDGs, that is the Sustainable Development Goals you are solving. You can also provide that in the demo video. Then another thing you'll be required to do for your submission is you providing a GitHub repository for your product. So you'll be required to host your product on GitHub and then providing the repository. One thing you need to do there is making sure the product is public, and so they can have access to it. And also you need to make sure you've well documented the product. Is every of the tools you use and all, you document them very well in the documentation part of your GitHub. So that is very important. Another thing is make sure all the product are at the same place. For example, we add a Flutter code, that's the mobile side. We have the backend side of things, and then we also have the website. So make sure they are all compiled together in the same repository so that they will have access to all of them together. In this session, we'll be talking about some questions you will be needed to provide detailed explanation or answers to. So in this one, you will be asked. All right. The first thing you'll be required to talk about is your problem statement. That is, they will require you to provide a statement to the solution you are providing using a problem statement. That is, talk about the problem you're actually solving. For example, you can include statistics. I think that will go a very long way. So include a statistics of people actually going through that problem and how your solution can actually make it better for them. Another thing you also be required to write extensively on is the sustainable development goals you are solving for. What and also what inspired you in selecting those sustainable development goals. Testing, feedback, and iteration. That is how you carried out your testing, how you tested with real life users. Then you will talk about the feedback you got from them and how you provided the solution to the feedback. Are they positive feedback? Are they negative feedbacks? If they are positive, how you improve on them, and also if they are negative feedbacks, how you also improve on them, and how you provided a solution to them, and then your feedback or the feedback you got after iterating over those negative feedbacks they gave to you. So the feedback you got after providing a solution to them, you also talk about that, and scalability of your project. That is, what are the next steps you have in plan for the project? That is, and how you want to get there. And again, they also want you to talk about how the Google products you are using are actually supporting your scalability. How do you feel about when your product scale, will those Google products actually still work for you? All right, so basically, those were some of the questions asked last year. Though there were more than that, I had to just compile them together into, I compiled some of them into one to make this brief. So my advice would be that in your team, you should make sure you divide the work among yourself. While some of you guys are working on development, some other set of people should be working on providing answers or really understanding this product and the Google tools you are using, the SDGs you're using. So all I'm saying is understand the Google tools you are making use of, understand the SDGs you are solving for, the reason you are solving for those SDGs. And again, for the Google tools you are using, you need to understand how they will help your product in scaling it up and how they are actually providing solution to the SDG you are solving for. And I hope with this you actually get the points you need. Right. Thank you very much for watching to this level. And I hope these few tips I've provided will help you guys in providing a very good submission to your Google Solution Challenge. Uh, I will be providing more tips and helps on Google Solution Challenge. I would like you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to get updates from us. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Olufemi Victor, and my team, composed of myself, Sheon, Leko, and Festus, have built FarmX for the 2023 Google Solution Challenge. Farming is now 10 times more difficult than it used to be. Of course, all these are from several factors such as crop disease to the ever-changing climate. And that brings us to our solution, FarmX. We've created a repository of digital tools to empower the modern farmer. The solution contains several tools, ranging from crop and pest disease detection to crop recommendation for farmers, and even a wiki for farmers to learn how to farm regeneratively. I'll walk you through a demo of how the app works. On getting to the landing page, the farmer can view the monthly and the daily sales he has made thus far. There is also a store where the farmer can upload his produce for sale. We also have a knowledge base where farmers can actually learn how to farm regeneratively for several crops. We also have a repository of tools which we've built for the farmers. For the crop recommendation, we recommend certain crops for the farmer, as well as profile the climate and the soil data, all inferred from open source APIs. We also have a crop analysis tool where the farmer can take a snapshot or upload any image from his gallery. There are also over 150 languages supported for the farmer to use from. The results are in, and we have a apple scab leaf. We also return about the disease as well as the latest curing method. Aside all this, we've also created an IoT device that the farmer can use in his farm to actually get the direct or precise readings from his farm. The IoT device costs less than about $10, and yet the farmer can view several data ranging from soil moisture to temperature, as well as if rain is falling or not. Much thanks to Google for arming us with a repository of tools ranging from TensorFlow to Flutter to Firebase, Google Maps, and others, as we create a sustainable and livable future for all, reducing hunger and taking actions to reduce climate change. Thank you.